Hey everyone, welcome to the Final Three podcast. I'm your host, AlphaX. Unfortunately, two of my other co-hosts couldn't make it. Maybe one of them might do later on. But in this episode, it's just a sort of special pilot episode. We're going to be talking to someone today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is SapphireAmane, and I am a ghost VTuber.
VTuber. So what's that like? Like, talk to me. What is it about? What got you into VTubing in the first place?
Well, a while ago, there was technology and development, like Vroid, like what I'm using right now, and also Live 2D. And since I'm an artist, I saw that, and I was interested in it, but I'd never seen it put to use. So it was only more recently when VTubers came out that I saw. I know it's silly, but like I saw Picora from HoloLive doing a live stream, and I thought to myself, like, oh, like I'm cute and funny. I could do that. So
Yeah.
so then I worked on it, and here I am.
That's sweet. So I mean, like, how did you come up with character lore and stuff? Like, I mean, every single VTuber has to stay in character in some way. So how did you like come up with a character? How did you come up with basically like your lore and stuff?
Well, so I tried to make it as close to myself as possible, so I could seem genuine while still having like the barrier of like a cartoon character, I guess.
Yeah.
So since I'm pretty shy, and also in real life I accidentally sneak up on people, I thought that a ghost was perfect.
Yeah. That's pretty creative. Yeah. So obviously you like to stay kind of true to yourself as a character, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Um, so talk to me about like streams and stuff, and when did you get started with content creation? Like, what was that like? Like when you first started making content?
Well, so I've never streamed before, so this is actually my first time streaming, even though it's been a couple months. So you learn along the way mostly.
Yeah, of course. I think that's like with most new streamers. Obviously, you've got a pretty good community. I've seen like your chat got like really nice people backing you up. So like, what is that like when people come through and you talk to people and all that stuff? Like, what's that like for you?
Well, so I tried not telling any of my real friends that I was a ghost. And so most of my community,
Wait,
yeah, most of my community is people who have stopped by, and they just kind of liked me for me, and so then they decided to stay.
Yeah, that's great. Wait, so how comes you never told any of your like real friends that you're a ghost? Did they like just not get it, or like how comes?
I guess I wanted to prove to myself that I could be like good at something, because I've most of this is sad, but like most of my life I felt pretty mediocre, and it goes into my ghost story where like this is like a second chance, so it's like starting from zero, and I wanted to prove to myself that I could be successful and talented and make lots of friends starting from zero.
I mean, I think that's pretty good, to be honest. Like, giving yourself that sort of second chance is like, it's a good start, I guess. A nice little refresher. I think everyone at one point sort of feels like they're mediocre or something. I mean, I can assure you that's not the case. I think when I came into your streams first time, like, you're really warming, really welcoming and stuff. And you've got a really good community again, so that helps like build it up. And like, you really are making good goals for yourself that you have pretty much, I guess, pretty much have already like achieved in a way. Like you got good. Again, the community can act as your friends. You can talk to people, relax and stuff. And I mean, you do create a sort of place for that community to just feel warm, which is really good. So
I'd like to think that I've made a comfy place, and that a lot of people have told me they were inspired by me to like work on art again or to
Ah,
also VTube, and so I'm trying to support everyone at least a little bit.
that's good. That's good. Yeah. I mean, yeah, your art's you're pretty good with art, so
Thank you.
no problem. No problem. So, like, with the whole streaming thing, just when you wanted to become a VTuber and whatnot, like, so you said that Pokora drove you to become like a VTuber, like kind of an inspiration, right?
Yeah.
Say it like you get bigger and whatnot. Would it be would it be like your goal to reach Hololive at one point, or
Oh, well, so I'm actually there's a Hololive audition going on right now, and
oh
it
really?
ends
Oh
at the end.
sweet.
Yeah, it ends at the end of January, so I have to get all my video stuff together.
How are you
But
feeling about that? That's huge. How are you feeling about it?
I'm very excited, but I'm also worried that like I won't be able to stay connected to all the fans that I have already made. So it's kind of a like a double-edged sword.
I get that, yeah. But I guess if you know, people that you have around you now, you can sort of just I say use this time to make like a deeper connection with people that have been there since the beginning, maybe. Because if they're
Yeah.
still around, then I mean, it's always good to maybe like just talk to them every now and again or whatnot. But yeah, that's huge. Honestly, that's awesome. So yeah, keep that up.
Thank you. I hope I get in, but also if I don't, then I still have a lot of good people who are looking out for me.
Of course, and there's always like you can always try again. There's always room for improvement, and always room to grow. That's the beautiful thing about content creation.
Yay.
Yeah. So one thing that I wanted to ask was, what were people's reactions to you, like finding out that you were a ghost, like that your character's a ghost? Because not people, I don't know. Like at first, I didn't really think you were a ghost. I but when I found out you were a ghost, I was like, oh, yeah, I see it now. But like, what do you think? Like, people, what do you think that people's reactions were like? You know, when they heard that you were a ghost.
It was mostly like, "Oh, are you gonna scare me now?" And I was like, "No, no, I am soft."
Like Casper, the friendly
Um,
ghost.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I mostly didn't want to be like I guess more specifically, I'm a ghost who created a human form so I can make friends. So of course I have to look cute.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yay. But generally, there was someone who popped in my chat yesterday. They'd never seen any of my streams before, but they came by just to tell me how cute I am. So
Aw.
something must be working.
It must be, yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
good. Like, people come in to watch your streams and stuff. And I mean, you were the very first VTuber that I ever, like, came across on Twitch. And I was like, seems cool. So I dropped in and, yeah. I mean, I guess I'm more interested in it now than I was before, but yeah.
There's a lot of good independent VTubers, and there's a lot of good uh, like people from companies, and there's so much content. It's so hard to absorb all of it.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like, have you spoken to any other VTubers, or is it just you sort of, you know they, like, exist? Or have you, like, actually spoken to people, made friends with other VTubers, or...
I've made friends with at least a few people. There's there's one VTuber that I got fairly close with. It's a Ice Emperor Penguinado, but he's more for mature audiences. He curses a lot,
Yeah, okay.
but
I mean, that's
but
alright.
he's very funny.
That's
Yeah.
good, that's good. Yeah. So you got like a stream schedule, I'm sure. How do you fit that all in? Because I know you got to be like really busy 90% of the time with other things, right? Like, how do you find streaming? Do you find it sometimes exhausting, or like are you really hyped to do it some days, or do you treat it like a job?
It's it's kind of all of those things. Like I don't want to disappoint people, so it feels more
Oh,
like
of
a
course.
job, but I also have a lot of fun with it. So it's sometimes I'll be sleepy and it's like, ah, I don't want to stream. And then I start the stream and I'm like, yes, 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 this is the
Yes,
best
this
thing
is good.
ever.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Like, I think when some days you just can't like really be bothered to stream, and you know it's stream day, and then you get on stream and you're like, oh, well, people are interacting with me now. I can have fun. It's always the best feeling, I think, when you stream. So yeah.
I think as soon as people start posting my emotes in chat, I get like revitalized. It's like a whole new
Yeah, of course.
state of being. It's very cute.
So you do what kind of content do you create? Because last time I dropped in, you were doing some art, right? What other things do you do? Like, how do you mix up content on your channel?
Well, so I try to most of the only skill that I have is drawing. So I try to mix it up a bit. I'll do like an illustration stream, and then I also have animation streams where I make like really short
Oh,
GIFs. Yeah. I have a little like swinging ghost that's on my chat box, and people are mesmerized by him.
yeah, I think I've seen it. Like, you do make like small like animation gifs, and that's like really cool. I mean, the last time I dropped in, you made like a small Santa hat for like chat, and this was I think before Christmas. That was really good as well.
I also to a lesser extent I do video games, and then
Okay.
for Christmas I did like a karaoke stream,
Oh,
and then I
sweet.
also yeah,
Did chat
and
like decide what you were supposed to sing or something, or was it like a more? Did you do it with
I
chat
was
or?
I was gonna have chat decide, but I wanted to show off, so I picked songs that I liked.
Ooh, okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's always good to feel like you're in your comfort zone. So I mean, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but the next stream people can pick songs. And also I wanted to try baking on stream. So we're gonna have
Ooh,
like a making Valentine's chocolate.
okay. I might hop in for that. That sounds interesting. Sounds
Yeah.
super sick. Yeah. So, I mean, you're an affiliate on Twitch, right? Or have you've hit that mark? Have you've hit the affiliate mark on Twitch, right? Or
Oh yes I have.
yeah, okay. So like, remind me, when did you start streaming? How long did it take for you to grow? Or like, did you notice any growth like super quickly, or how did you get your channel off the ground?
I think it's been pretty steady. Cause I started by making like one tweet on Twitter. Um and somehow 7 people still showed up to my debut stream, which was
Wow. Okay.
which was a terrible mess, but yeah, I think I've been affiliate for about a month now.
Oh wow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So wait, you said you spoke about your debut stream. Talk to me about
Right,
it.
yeah.
Like, what was that like?
So so like I've been into VTubers, but I've never seen a debut stream, so I didn't actually know
Okay.
what I should be doing. So I started it and was just like, "Hi, I'm," like it was basically like one of my regular streams, but really me being nervous the whole time.
Yeah, of course. I can imagine.
So I was like, "Hi, I'm Sapphire. Welcome to the Void. Let's start drawing." And then I just started.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like when you sit down for the first time and you start streaming, and as like a VTuber as well, it must be like really hard. Uh, because I guess people expect a lot of you, right? Do you ever think?
I think that oh heck.
That's all good.
I think that people, especially depending on how put together you seem, then
Mm.
they expect you to be prepared. But that's also what I like about the newest Hololive members is that some of them are still having trouble with their streams, and so it makes me feel like I'm on track.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone's perfect, right? So there you go.
Yeah. I
So
think the
yeah.
growth is what brings the creator and the fans together a little
Oh
better.
yeah, no, 100%. Like I can agree with that. So
Yay.
tell me a little bit more about uh Hololive. Like, I don't know much about them, but I do know that they're like huge influences, and especially because VTubing has become a huge thing now. Um, do you like study what other VTubers do, and then just kind of take it and then put it into your own content, or do you kind of like what do you do?
So most of me watching Hololive is purely because I enjoy them. I try not to take things that I've seen and like redo it
Yeah,
because
okay,
I try to be as me as possible.
that's
But I
good.
do
Yeah.
get a lot of people in the chat who reference Hololive, and then I'll end up
Oh, okay.
like mimicking Pecora's laugh because I see it and I just or or we'll go through like Hololive memes together. But other than that, I think most of what I do is just me and not really taking from someone else.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, it's better to be you than it is someone else. And I think the
Yeah.
more charming thing about it is that with your character, you made it seem as close to you as possible, which I don't think many of the Hololive members or even VTubers nowadays really do. Have you come across any like Japanese ones or spoken to any of the Japanese community, or is it just like mainly English speaking VTubers?
I have. I so sometimes I'll post my art in Japanese tags just to reach a bigger audience.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Um and there are a couple that I found on Twitter just through their own promotion. I think because I use Japanese tags it'll suggest them to me. And there's one that's like
Okay.
a Chinese, like the hopping vampires. And she's very cute. She streams on YouTube though. And then
Okay.
uh there's another one, I think she's a ninja. Their names are Mei Yui and Inafu. And I don't know if they did their own art, but they're both very good singers. And so they inspire me to sing more as well.
That's cool. That's cool. So you just you were inspired by other people and just you take that and try to do it.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
think we all kind of build on each other. You like see someone and you'd be like, "Wow, that's so cool!"
And then
Like,
you want to do that too.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, of course. I feel like that's what most people like do with their content as well. It's like super cool to just try out new things. So yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
So have you done like these you've done a karaoke stream before and you said that you've been inspired to sing. Do you think you've been always good at singing or do you just like doing it for fun or like what's that like?
I think that
Like
I mean,
what would you say?
personally, I think that I'm not extremely good, but I think that I have a charm to my voice that helps carry me when I'm doing bad.
Oh
That
really?
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, like I don't have any extreme like technical skill, but I can hit notes and it sounds cute. So
Hey,
that's
it's a
most
win. It's a win, right?
yeah.
It's a win-win. That's cool. That's awesome. So, you've told your friends about being a VTuber. Do all your friends know, or like is it just a selected amount?
I've told a small handful. I
Yeah,
one of
that's
my
good.
friends texted me out of the blue and was like, "I have a secret, Alma," and I was like, "Oh, what is it?" And he's like, "I like VTubers," and I
Cool.
was like, "Well, do I have a story for you?" So
Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's a coincidence. That is a
yeah,
huge coincidence. That's awesome.
yeah. I guess he felt like ashamed, but I was like, "It's okay.
No, no, no.
I've ascended into an anime girl, so now you can be my fan too."
No, that's true. It's true. I mean, you shouldn't really feel ashamed for dropping into that rabbit hole, you know?
I mean, I know some people don't understand, but I figured it's the same as liking anime, except that now they're talking to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't really personally see anything like wrong with it. I mean, I think it's quite funny to watch VTubers. It's quite interesting as well to see the technology that goes behind it. Have you ever thought about taking that technology elsewhere? So maybe like I don't know, into VR chat, for example.
Ooh, that would be interesting. I wanted to try to get some kind of full body motion capture so that I could do uh
Oh,
like
that'd be
dance
sick.
covers because I know lots of dances.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a super weeb. So
Oh,
I
fair
learn
enough.
I learn all the cute dances. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Have you ever like done anything in VRs? Have you like played VR chat or anything? Or
Oh, I have not. It's very expensive.
yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I heard you can play VR chat on like your desktop without an actual headset, which is I guess ideal if you don't have a headset, but it's not the full experience.
Yeah. Maybe I would like to look into it. I have
Yeah.
another VTuber friend who started off in VR chat and he like wrote his own rigging program. So
Ooh.
he has me very interested in VR.
I mean, I'm for it. Like, it looks so sick. Uh,
Yeah.
just looks really awesome. So the like, um, I've been thinking about it for a while, right? VTubing obviously costs quite a bit of money to do. Like, you gotta buy certain programs and whatnot. Um, how was that for you? Like, when you first started up, was that anything that you needed to worry about money wise or?
Well, so interestingly enough, everything that I'm using is free.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because I
So
I looked
the
into it.
only the only
Yeah.
yeah the only startup costs was like getting a nice microphone,
Oh,
but I
okay,
found a
yeah,
nice
yeah.
one that was pretty cheap, and then I made everything myself, so that was free.
True, that is true. What's it like rigging them? Like, what's that like?
Oh well, okay. So the program that I use, Vroid, the model is already rigged. So once you get
Mm,
like a face motion capture, it just does it all for you, and it's super cool.
yeah. I mean, it makes you guys look really lively, so that's super sick. That's really cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can I can flutter my eyelashes, or I can like look in left and right.
I told some
Yeah.
friends that I was gonna be interviewing a VTuber, and they kind of just were like, "What? You know him?" And I was like, "Yeah," because it'd be really interesting, you know. Uh,
Yeah, 'cause you're the
I
coolest
haven't
kid in
I
school.
haven't. Yeah, right. It's awesome. I haven't caught anyone out for actually watching any VTubers yet, but I'm hoping that people do after this interview or podcast episode. Do
I
you
hope
like? Yeah, I
I
hope so, man. Like it'd be great to see people just hopping in and trying out new things and seeing other types of content as well, rather than what they watch. I think VTubers are like a really cool example of that because you guys can literally just try anything and do anything that just like sticks out to you while also kind of covering another field, if that makes sense. So you're kind of playing two and two. So it's like really, it's like super effective in my opinion.
I hope more people get into VTubers. It doesn't have to be me. I just want people to be interested in them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be something interesting. I think. Were you like particularly worried about competition? Other VTubers, maybe like rivaling other because there has been a huge surge of them ever since this pandemic has been going on. So I mean, has there ever been like a problem where you feel like you're competing with other people, or do you just like take your time with things and just enjoy it? Just keep things steady. Because I feel like a lot of people worry too much about other people, and like it's not very healthy.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, what's your take on it?
Well, I'm just having a ball all by myself, but
Good.
I know that Twitter can be kind of a cesspool of drama.
Yeah,
But
no, I hate it. I hate
yeah,
it.
so I mostly stay off of it, or I'm leaving positive interactions under people's posts.
Good, good. Yeah.
Um, yeah. Naturally, I'm kind of competitive, but I think just going at the pace that I am,
That's good,
that
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I was
eventually
just
I'll
yeah.
reach some kind of goal.
That's good. I mean, that's good. That's great. I mean, I just wanted to know because a lot of people worry way too much about other people, or higher competition, or bigger things, and obviously, it's good that you're doing your own thing at your own pace, and that's like that's a good step towards like good content.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you're not really too active on Twitter, and at the moment you stream on Twitch. Are you looking to expand horizons and maybe not stream, but sorry, make videos or something on YouTube, or take it a step further maybe, or do something else with content, or is it just going to be Twitch streams for now?
Well, I would like to cut down my VODs or put clips onto YouTube, but I I like don't have the time
Of course, of course.
or the money to hire somebody. So like
Hmm.
hopefully if I don't know, if Hololive takes off or something, then I won't have to do that.
That's
Like
true. That's true.
someone else will do it. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you can always archive streams, and people can come and watch and whatnot. But then
True.
again, that also takes way too much time as well. So I can kind of understand that.
Mhm.
So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I figured if people don't know me, they won't want to sit through 2 hours. So one
Yeah,
day I'll cut down the really good streams.
yeah. Like have highlights. I mean, that would be pretty sick. Like then people can sort of get to know you a bit better because you have the funniest moments going on or something like that.
Yeah, I do have a few, but like as I improve my model, then I only want to take like the newest videos.
Yeah. Okay. So ever since you started VTubing, like, have you been involved in other events or anything like that, or is this like kind of your first thing outside of Twitch streaming?
Um, I've been trying to organize collabs, but like
Ooh.
since I also, as I say, since I haunt a warehouse, I I can only do streams at like specific times.
Of course, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then when I do have free time, uh I should rest. So but hopefully in the near future I can do more collabs and make more friends and then like be in other videos.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'd definitely be looking forward to seeing a lot more of that. That'd be really cool to see. Yeah. Um, do you ever get nervous before any stream? Or was it just your debut stream?
Um I think if I didn't particularly get enough sleep the night
Okay.
before, then I wake up and I'm just kind of like, oh.
Yeah. Okay, that makes
Like
sense, yeah.
today I put a fistful of whale crackers in my mouth and I was like, it's gonna be okay.
Wow. Yeah, it is. Again, we were discussing this before. Yeah, it was pretty nerve-wracking at first, but like, it's all good now. I mean, it's just a casual talk, something you can enjoy and whatnot. But yeah, I feel that. Just like not getting enough sleep and then feeling really sluggish the next morning or something. But
Yeah.
I guess it catches on after a while, so you kind of have like you crap. I'm losing my words. You feel more in the zone, I guess.
Like I said before, like once the stream starts, then I'm just like super excited to see everyone.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, so it should be. Yeah. So you've said you've had people comment like nice things about your streams. Like, have you like had anyone come through and maybe like how often do people come through and just say nice things to you, like to your stream? Do they like find you on
Well,
Twitch or Twitter or?
yeah, I've had some people who, I mean, they started following me later,
Yeah.
but they came in and they were like, "Oh, a ghost girl, that's fun." And then like yeah. So if anything, I guess also in real life, I feel like I just put a like off a good impression and then people feel comfortable around me and then they come back.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, it's always good to have a good personality, I guess. Do you think
Yeah.
that VTubing kind of blew up because of the pandemic? and forcing everyone to stay at home, obviously, or do you think it blew up because more and more people were getting into it?
I think more specifically, it started blowing up after the Hololive English girls came out.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, I've heard a little bit about
Yeah,
this, but I haven't heard like a huge amount of them. Any
yeah.
particular favorites?
Um, wait, I'm sorry, what?
Do you have like any favorites out of the English lot?
I there's a special place in my heart for all of them, but I
That's good.
wish, yeah, I wish I could be friends with Callie because I have like a mom friend instinct and I feel like she needs help and I want to help her.
That's nice, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Oof. Well, I mean, so it's a big dream to be part of Hololive. Like that is essentially the goal that you want to achieve in the near future, hopefully.
I mean, not 100%. I just want to be. I I hope to get more successful so that I can reach more people, and then more people can be comforted by my sleepy voice.
Sleepy
But
voice.
yeah, Hololive would make that much easier.
It
So in
would.
a
It
way,
would.
it is a goal. Yes, yes, yes.
Nice, nice, nice. So have you said you play games lesser on stream? Have you looked into maybe like playing games more often on stream, or is it just you're gonna stick to some just art for the moment being? And
I
if so, what games?
well, I try to do a game every Friday.
Yeah,
Sometimes I've done like really relaxing puzzle games or rhythm games, but mayhaps one day
mayhaps
I
one
will
day indeed.
I will delve back into FPS.
Oh, that would be interesting to watch. I think a
Yeah.
VTuber playing FPS games would be super interesting to watch. Do you think you like can get toxic at a game or like rage, or do you feel like you can be really calm at a game?
Uh, well, so I've accidentally let some swear words slip at some point, but I think depending on the game, like I'm good at being a sniper. Not to toot my own
Oh,
horn,
oh, okay.
but in a game like one of my favorite FPS is Gears of War,
Yeah.
and in that one I get real mad.
Oh, okay. So you can get like super competitive real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that'd be interesting to see on stream.
Yeah, I've had a lot of guy friends, and so I just
Yeah.
got like a I have to be better than you mentality.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's super cool. Having that sort of
Yeah,
mentality, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, makes you like a really headstrong person, I guess.
yeah. I think as long as it doesn't become toxic, then like being
Yeah,
competitive.
yeah, 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 of course, of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, of course. So like you must have simps in your chat, right? Like there's somebody must have come and maybe just like simped at one point.
Um, it's it's mostly just the couple of friends who watch me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although I have received a lot of cheers over the past month.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, people are supportive. I guess
That's
it
good. No,
depends
that's good.
on your yeah, it depends on your definition of simp.
I mean, no definition. I mean, I guess just like the standard meme one,
But
like
like
your standard memes.
I think personally I think of it as like the 2020 version of a white knight.
Oh
So
wow. Yeah.
in that sense you could say that um all of my fans are simps, but if it's deeper than that, then it's probably only a couple people.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, you that's awesome to see that your channel's growing, getting a lot of support. Are there any? I know Hololive are like a huge. So are they the only like sort of VTubing organization? Surely there's got to be loads of others, like right? Like
There's
in the
also
community.
Yeah, there's Niji Sanji, which has over 120 VTubers, I think.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and those unfortunately those are the only two that I know about.
Oh,
But
okay.
they're very big, so
Yeah, I can imagine. I've only heard of Hololive English and Hololive Japanese, which I know they've got like a load of VTubers uh in total. But yeah, no,
yeah.
that's interesting. I didn't know. Because I always so like for me as a streamer, like joining communities and always like joining like organizations was a thing for me. Right now I'm a content creator for Eastern Media, which is a content creation organization. So I was wondering if that's pretty much just the same deal over at in the VTubing community. If there are like maybe uh, a whole load of different organizations you can put down on your name or something. Because I mean that would be pretty good for a resume.
I know people make like VTuber groups. So I
Okay.
I don't know if it technically qualifies as a like company because there's like Atelier Live, which has uh Chai and Io and Artemis, and then there's a V Shoujo that came out that has Project Melody and Iron Mouse
Okay.
and Nyanners. So there's a lot of like it's kind of like Dojin circles where like you just make a group of friends and then you
Yeah.
all interact with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Have you spoken to any like bigger VTubers? I know you've got friends in the community already, but like, have you spoken to anyone that's like giving you advice, maybe, or like someone that you can take something from, and then just be like, "That's awesome."
Uh, it's mostly well I I know they're already my friends, but yeah mostly Penguinato has been helping me with my streams,
That's good.
and then uh I have an there's someone in the art community named Rainbows Plushies, and they've been
Right.
helping me with more like technical stuff and
Mm.
like art ideas.
Okay.
But I haven't talked to like anyone super huge. I'm virtually invisible on the span of YouTubers.
But I
But
guess
like, well,
like growth just comes with time, right?
yeah, yeah. I think hopefully it'll be like notice me senpai, and then they'll talk to me.
Maybe you never know. The future is unpredictable. I think for content creation, anyone can go in any
It's
direction they want. Yeah, I guess they can just grow in any direction any way they want. So yeah,
yeah, it's always good to stay positive, and you just keep pushing your strengths, and then you can work on what you're not good at and evolve. Yeah.
yeah. I agree with that. Like, for me recently, obviously making content has been fairly difficult because there's been a lot of things that have been going on, and country's back on lockdown, which is fantastic. So, I mean, now I've kind of motivated myself to make content, which is one of the reasons also why we're here. But have you ever had like maybe a day where you just don't want to make content, or you don't feel like making content, and then it just kind of slows you down for a bit? What's that like? Because obviously, I know you can get exhausted very like you can get exhausted at certain times as well.
I burn out pretty quickly,
Okay, yeah,
which is
same.
what's nice about this VTubing thing is it's motivated me a lot to make art, but sometimes you just kind of have like an art block, or you're just
Yeah,
extra tired one day, and it's like, oh, I need to do this thing, but like I'll just do it for next stream, like maybe not today.
yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Like art is a pretty hard thing to do. So I feel that.
Yeah, it just takes time, and sometimes uh your brain just wants to veg out.
Yeah. So do you draw digitally, right? Using obviously I'm assuming a graph like a tablet or something.
I I uh I saved up a lot of money and I bought a laptop that I can just draw directly onto, and so I
Oh,
use that when I draw. Yeah.
I mean that's convenient.
Yeah, it was expensive.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I guess it's worth it in the end, right? Like I've seen some of your channel emotes, like they're super, like they're really well done. Like a lot of
Thank
them are
you.
really,
Yeah.
really detailed and like really, really well done. Like
Mhm.
I can't draw, so seeing them just makes me look kind of yeah. But I mean, I think they look really sick. I think they look really detailed, really awesome. Yeah,
Thank you. I hope. Oh yeah, back on the content question.
yeah, yeah.
I
Go for it.
eventually I would like to do like drawing streams like with pencil or pen, but then have it
Ooh.
be like ASMR so you can hear like the scratchy sounds.
Oh my god, that'd be really weird. But like
Yeah.
that'd be
So
really also something really cool, I guess.
yeah, I need more equipment for that. But I
Mm.
think it'll be cool if I can do it.
So what's your current setup like at the moment? Like what do you use to stream with? Obviously I know you told us about your software. But like what else like tell us about your like stream setup. Like what's that like?
Well, so I have a very small desk, which is my own fault. I thought it would be cute to have a small desk, and now I have two computers, so that's not working out.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I feel that as well. I mean mine's tiny and it's somehow managed to fit like two big monitors.
oh
Um
wow.
it's holding up. It's holding up for now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I use my laptop to stream.
Okay.
Um, and it also has my art program, and then I use a capture card and my desktop to
Oh, okay.
get my model. Because
Oh,
it's just a little CPU heavy
of course. Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah. It has to be. Surely it does.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, everything's being controlled in real time, so I can imagine it being like super beefy. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
heavy on your CPU.
yeah, but I built my desktop, so it's done good for me, even though it's kind of old.
Yeah, I mean that's good.
Yeah.
Let's see. So like, have you so like any games aside from FPS that you like? I didn't expect you to say FPS. I was like, whoa, that threw me off guard. But any other games aside from FPS and Rhythm that you
Um,
like?
yeah, I like JRPGs a lot. So like the Final Fantasies, of course,
Yes, awesome.
and
Favorite one? Favorite Final Fantasy?
oh god, I can't decide between 8 and 9 because
Oh,
I
okay.
I love the characters in 9 a lot, but like
Yeah.
8 was so confusing and wonderful and I love it.
I mean, for me, it's got to be between 15 and 7.
Hmm.
Both really cool games. I've just started playing 15, so I mean, it seems super sick. But yeah,
Yeah.
any other
I
games?
I have to think, I have to think. I also I know I already said rhythm games. Um, I really like the Professor Layton series.
Oh,
Yeah. I always say that Layton is my husband, but like not not to be a big old weeb about it,
no, no, it's all good.
um but yeah, I like puzzle games because they make me feel smart because the puzzles are usually like pretty easy.
You know, so oh wait, hold on a sec. Is someone joining?
So it looks like a toad. Hello, toad.
Is that our other host? Yo,
Hello.
can you hear me?
What?
I think so.
All right, I can hear you now. So you want to go ahead and say hi, so we can see if it picks up. Hello.
It looks like they're muted. They might be doing some setting stuff.
Yeah, probably could be. Which is yeah, no, they're muted. Okay. Well, let's. Yeah, I mean, oh no, that's not supposed to. All right, cool. We are experiencing some technical difficulty. I'm not sure what, but I mean, it's all right. It's all good. We have a bit of time left before we wrap things up anyway. So
You just roll with it.
yeah, we just roll with it. I mean, it's all good. It's all good in the end. No, doesn't matter at all.
There have been. I'm mainly just filling space here, but there have been times when my model wasn't working, so I
Yeah,
made like a little doodle that could be on screen that people could see.
I think I've seen stuff like that before. So there's I came across like one VTuber who had only just a 2D model, but it wouldn't move or anything. It just kind of like lights up when you speak. Is that
Yeah,
kind of like what you do, or
yeah. I think so. Some people have like pre-debut streams because they've like paid someone to make their model.
yeah,
So
of
like
course.
while they're waiting for it or paying it off, then they like use the art. But sometimes it's good to have even when you're having technical difficulties because also it's like less work on your computer to just use an image.
So wait, you've had those? Does it have it? My bad. Has it happened like anytime during stream? Like when you're streaming and then all of a sudden things just bug out. Like,
Yeah. Oh, it's the worst.
does it happen often, or does it
I
happen like on a rare occasion?
it was happening more often when I had like a different USB hub, but now that I have a better one, it's so far it hasn't happened. So I'll cross my fingers and toes.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, hmm. So have you like ever thought about Oh no, I've already asked about collaborations, haven't I? I was just thinking about have you ever thought about maybe like who would you like your dream collab? Who would that want to be?
Uh, you know um I'm pretty flexible. I think if I had to choose like the biggest person, then I would want to do a rap song with Calliope. But
She's the goth one, right? From Whole Love
yeah,
English.
she's
Yeah, she's
the
so, I think
Reaper.
she's pretty she's pretty cool. That'd be interesting to
Yeah,
see, yeah. You
yeah.
said
I'm
rap.
not a good rap. Yeah, a rap song. Yes, I would like to do a rap song.
That'd be interesting to watch, I think. Ghost and literal death rapping would be interesting to see.
Yeah, that's specifically why I want to do like a song with her because we've got a theme going. We could be like
Nice.
a duo. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Ooh, actually, that reminds me of a question that I need to ask. Anime. Any favorites? Have you been watching any, or you know,
Well, okay, let me see. I'm gonna try to pick some from like a bunch of different genres.
go for it, go for it.
So, so as far as like shoujo, magical girl stuff, I like Princess Tutu. I know it sounds frilly, but it's like very dark and very good.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, action. I like Ghost in the Shell.
Ah, okay. I haven't watched that
Yeah,
yet, so I don't know much about it, but it looks interesting.
yeah, it's very good. You can start with the movies, but I think that the standalone complex is a good series.
Yeah, I might take a look at it. Actually, it looks interesting.
Yay. Oh heck, fantasy. I like the Fate series.
The Fate series
What
just
else?
confuses me. Like,
Yeah, it's
I mean, it does confuse me because there's like so many different titles, right? I haven't really watched much of Fate, so
Yeah, it's hard to get into because like the original anime is not a very good adaptation, but then like the game is really long, and then like the remakes are good, but you have
Yeah,
to start with the
yeah.
original.
Yeah, so it's like
Um,
all over the place.
yeah.
Makes sense, makes
What
sense.
else? Let's see. For like school life anime, I like there's one that's called Kids on the Slope that's really good, and it has a
Yeah.
lot of good music in it. It's like jazzy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then also I'm a big fan of idol anime, so I like Idolmaster a lot.
I've heard of it, but I've never actually like ever gotten into that genre.
Yeah.
I've heard of
It
you,
uh
heard of
it,
it.
it it can be hard to get into, like if you didn't already know the characters and the music.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I
makes
don't I
sense.
don't blame you if you never watch it.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, okay, I think we're gonna wrap things up. We're pretty much coming around an hour. Um yeah, so thank you for coming on. It's been a blast. It's been really cool. I mean, I've made some mistakes in this podcast constantly, which because it's my first time. But yeah, it was super
I
sick
think
having
for
you
your
on.
first time it's yeah, for your first time it's it's a lot better than my first time. So I definitely commend you. You're way more
Thank
organized than
you,
me.
thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of it was panic. A lot of it was panic.
Oh, you were
But
totally fine.
really, oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah. So if you guys want to listen to this again, you guys can find us on YouTube. It will be up on YouTube. This will also be up on Anchor FM and Spotify. Guys, please, if you can, also go ahead and follow Saph. I'll put a link in the description below the YouTube video. And I'll put the links of the other two co-hosts who couldn't make it because they had things to do. I'll put their links in the description as well. Some of the Twitter links and stuff. And I'll put my stuff as well in the description. Feel free to sub, like as well, put some notifications on. All that good, like standard YouTube stuff, the boring stuff. And I will see you with hopefully the two other co-hosts in the next stream or next YouTube video. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being on. It was super fun.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime. It's all good. All right. Well, take care, everyone. Peace.